been a minute. Been about 2 weeks since I've been online. Hopefully you guys are staying blessed up, staying safe. My name's Jose RPMs, the Ironworker Gearhead with heavy steel and hot rods, guys. I own a company called South Structural Steel. It's a steel erection company. We do commercial buildings, structural steel. And I also run a channel here on YouTube called Heavy Steel and Hot Rods. I want to go ahead and invite everybody to go ahead and welcome you all into the community. Basically, my channel is basically following the ins and outs of me becoming an iron worker into a business owner. So right now, I'm just going to kind of sit back and let a couple of people join and see what we could talk about this morning, see what everybody has on their minds right now. It's been a crazy last couple of weeks. I got my truck back, got an EGR delete on it. It deleted the DEF system on my truck. I hired a foreman. I hired practically a whole new crew. And yeah, we're going to be bidding a couple job sites today. I'm going to be going and talking to somebody out there at the cemetery in La Feria, Texas, talking about a job. We'll see about a pole barn over there. And then we're also going to be going and revisiting another job site in Wesco, Texas, where they have over 150 classic cars. So they got Hellcats, they got Ferraris, they got DeLoreans, they got, if you could think about it, they got them there. They're those type of cars. So he wants to build a building, so I'm going to go over there and talk to him today. But yes, that's kind of want to go over everything. The last couple of weeks been crazy, guys. Yeah. Anybody want to go ahead and ask me any questions? Go ahead and jump on this live with me. Like I said, I'm going to be on here for a little while right now, maybe 20-30 minutes. I have a couple different things to do, so I'm going to go ahead and start my day off doing a YouTube live. I ain't been on YouTube in a couple days, so I'm going to be dropping a video actually later on today. Just purchased a GoPro camera, so one reason I wasn't on YouTube was because my camera broke, and not my GoPro, it's my first GoPro ever. I've never actually used one before. Yesterday was the first video I ever filmed using a GoPro camera, and actually having to edit it all down and all that stuff was a little bit different than I'm used to, but nonetheless, we're gonna get it done. I can always learn to do these things. It ain't nothing hard to learn to do, but regardless, I had to purchase a GoPro camera because my camera broke on my phone, and I've been actually running this YouTube channel off of my phone for well, since I've had it this last 4 years or so. So the phone, I had to get an upgrade, and I actually have the part in today. I gotta go leave my phone today, but I do have a reverse camera. I figured out. I didn't know that. I can use it on WhatsApp and I can use it on YouTube. So the whole time I could have gone live on YouTube. I didn't realize that. But regardless to none, I went and purchased this. It was like 200 bucks, something like that, $220. It's a GoPro Hero, and yeah, I filmed my first video with it yesterday. I'm fairly impressed, pretty excited about it, to be honest. Hopefully this will be a next level up for the company. If I can buy a couple more, I could probably leave them on the job sites and get some time-lapse videos of the guys working and stuff like that, because I do still want to get the steel erection part of the jobs filmed. I don't just want to be doing, how do I say it, like vlogs of me going and visiting the jobs. It might come to something like that, it might not. I really don't know. The dynamic of this channel might change a little bit, just like everything does in life. You know, it's not a big deal. It's just we gotta kind of be ready for it when it does change. Sorry about that. Gotta kind of be ready. Hold on, there's a fly in the truck. Gotta kind of be ready for that if it does change. So I'm gonna stick right here for a little while. We ain't got nobody on here right now. A couple people been jumping on and jumping off. I'm gonna stick around for a couple minutes. If anybody has any questions, go ahead and feel free to ask me. I know it's been a couple days since I've been on live, but I guess I'll kind of give an overview of who I am and what I do. My name is Jose RPMs. Jose Avila is my birth name. Jose RPMs. It stands for Jose Recio para mis sueños. So RPMs, Recio para mis sueños, is actually a team that I'm trying to start, like a street team, streetwear brand. I'm trying to start that for the cars that I have. I have a Stage 2 tuned 2009 Mustang that we're going to be doing a whole bunch of adding some rear turbo stuff too. And I also have this truck right here, 2018 Midnight Edition Nissan Titan with a 5.0 Cummins, recently just got the EGR delete on it, so it's nice and tuned up, rolling coal real hard. I actually rolled a little bit too much coal, if you ask me. This tune is pretty on point. And the turbo spools up really beautiful now ever since we did the EGR delete on it. And I also own a 1972 C10 Cheyenne. So I don't know if anybody knows about those 1972 C10s. Those Cheyennes were actually manufactured in Mexico. So being that I'm of Hispanic descent, I'm Latino myself, Mexican American, those Cheyennes are very sought after in our culture because they were manufactured out there in Mexico. So I actually live out here in the Rio Grande Valle. I'm so close to Mexico that it actually kind of nice to own one of those. It's kind of nostalgic. It's kind of cool, and it's very sought after to have one. So I have a 1972 C10 Cheyenne. A lot of that truck had already been gutted by the previous owner because they were getting ready to do a chop on the bed to make it a short bed. I'm actually not going to do that. I'm going to leave it a long bed and just I'm going to probably end up gutting it all out, make sure that we get all the electrical that wasn't cut out of there, and then we'll end up redoing all new LED lights and things of that nature. I kind of want, my whole goal with that truck was not only to have a badass 1972 classic truck, you know, but my whole goal was to get it from my pops, my dad's dad. What's up? No One Junior 831. What's up, brother? Hope you're staying blessed, man. How you doing today? My dad, actually, my grandpa, I never got to meet him. He passed 2 weeks before I was born. My dad told me he had one exactly like that 1972 C10 Cheyenne. So when I purchased it, it's because I wanted a classic truck, and I got it on a pretty good deal. And then it just kind of evolved to where I want to make it for something for my jefe, for my dad, you know what I mean? My dad's 67 years old right now. He's retired, and hopefully I can get my shit together. I know. And I thank you, Ant-Man. Should I send $500? No, I'm not asking for no money. I don't ask for no money, brother. I don't ask for no money. If you want to go ahead and hit subscribe and subscribe to the channel, you feel free to subscribe to Heavy Stealing Hot Rods, and you can check out our catalog of videos. But I don't need no money, brother. I appreciate you, and thank you for that. But no, we don't need no money over here. We don't take no money, no GoFundMe's, nothing like that. If anything, we will be selling some merch later on as per our show. You know what I mean? I have too much. Okay, well, you're blessed. Florida fishing. What's up, Florida fishing? I love fishing, man, out here in South Texas. What's up, baby? How you doing, man? Florida fishing, man. What's up? Florida Fishing 14. Hope you're staying blessed up, man. How you doing? Thank you for jumping in the comments, everybody. Ant-Man, I have too much money. Well, sounds like you got some blessings, Ant-Man. If you're blessed up like that, I would encourage you to go and look for the less fortunate and see if they can use any help out here. We don't have too many homeless people, but we do have people that panhandle and things of that nature. You know what I mean? We do have people that don't have sufficient means of living. They live, you know what I mean, underneath the poverty level. You know what I mean? So I would say if you have a lot of money and you have too much, you know what I mean? I would encourage you to go ahead and check out your local community and see if you can help out there, because everybody needs help, and we never know, we can be in a fucked up position. So, you know, God bless you, and hope you stay safe, and hope you stay good, man. Stay humble. I like turtles. Said hi. What's up? I like turtles. I like turtles too. I like turtles. Florida fishing, good. How are you? I'm doing great, man. I'm doing blessed up. I'm excited to be back on YouTube right now, man. It's been a couple days, been a couple weeks since I've been on YouTube. I'm just kind of going an overview of who I am and what I do on YouTube, and just trying to, you know, spread the word of my channel, and yeah, just bring awareness to us, because yeah, we're going to be doing some cool, fun things right now. I own a steel erection business, and we do a lot of different things, commercial buildings, condominiums, things of that nature. And I also, other half of this channel is car related. We do mechanical things. I like to have fun, do burnouts and race cars and all things like that. I'm actually going to be purchasing, hopefully fingers crossed, I got a job coming up in November, and I'm actually going to be purchasing a new little race truck. So yeah, I'll be building up the fleet of cars little by little. But right now, we're just getting ready for the day. I'm gonna spend a couple minutes here on YouTube because I got a bunch of meetings today for some buildings. So I just wanted to catch up with the YouTube, man, catch up with the world real quick. It's been about 2 weeks since I've been online. So just bought a new camera. I'm gonna be filming with this GoPro, and hopefully be pushing this brand as far as I can. You know what I mean? So let me see, what do we got over here? Let me see. It says Henry Martinez. What does he say? Engine is him. I like your tattoo. Which one? This one? Where's it at? That one? Or I got a couple tattoos. Thank you though. Tattoos. Sorry. No worries. No worries, man. Actually, I did that one myself. I did that one in a mirror by myself, picking it. A pick tattoo right there. If y'all can see that. That's why it looks all jagged edges like that. It was never done. But yes, I'm very, very into tattoos. I actually have my daughter's names on me right there. That's Andre the Giant. And I got Jamila and Ariana on me. I got some bullets right there. Those are going to be the ones I'm going to end up deleting. What do you call it? Like, what is it called when they laser removal? I'm going to end up laser removal those right there. And I'm going to get the Andre the Giant covered up. I have like a longhorn, a deadhead, a longhorn right there. Got 956 where I come from. I got some tattoos. I was a dumbass little kidder when I was younger, but I still want some. But I want some nice ones. I want some that I can cover up and stuff like that. But yeah, I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope everybody's having a good day. You know what I mean? I hope everybody's gonna be staying safe. Right now, there's a little bit of a crash out here on the expressway. Hopefully, everybody's safe over there. But yes, I'm gonna be pushing this channel so we can keep on doing some good content. I just hired a foreman. I hired practically a whole new crew. I'm gonna be doing a lot more of the bidding and a lot more of the project management and a lot more of the safety side, things like that, the logistics, getting them all their materials. But I don't want to stop filming. What I want to keep doing is filming. I want to keep having content out there for you guys. And like I said, my whole end goal for this is not to just have merch and not to just be able to do videos and stuff like that. I do want to eventually start a school where I'm teaching people how to become an iron worker, you know, because I know the unions do that, but I would like to be able to have a little school where I teach people how to weld, how to rig, how to ironwork, connect, and learn how to use certain machineries and things of that nature. I want to brand this across the board as big as I can, and I really want to help out the industry in which gave me everything that I have today. You know, obviously I'm not at the top, I'm not where I need to be, but definitely I've come a long way from where I started, and I want to give it up to my company, to my business, to the people around me, the team that has helped me get here. And yeah, and I want to keep on recording this, that way y'all can see that it's not always fine and dandy, it's not always perfect, there's ups and downs. And you know, sometimes that's just what happens in life, and we take L's every day. We just don't lose, we're always learning. That's the L that we take every day, a learning lesson, not a loss, you know, so it's okay. But regardless to none, I want to just make sure that we're going to be pushing this brand. Like I said, my name's Jose RPMs. I was trying to just explain what the RPMs means in my name. It means recio para mis sueños. That means fast, like fast for my dreams, or going hard for my dreams in Spanish. Basically, I like cars a lot, and I own a steel erection business. So we're gonna have the two into this show called Heavy Steel and Hot Rod. So I've been doing a lot of videos for a couple of years now, and we're just gonna keep it going. Let me see what we got here in the comments. Well, I got to go. God bless. God bless. Sorry, no worries. Fishing, good. Florida fishing. You have a blessed day. You stay safe and you stay humble. Don't look back unless you counted yesterday's money. And go ahead and welcome you to go ahead and like, subscribe, comment down below on any of our catalog videos out there on Heavy Steel and Hot Rods on YouTube. Y'all can check us out on YouTube at Ironworker Gearhead. Ironworker Gearhead. That's the handle. Go ahead and check us out, guys. Other than that, yeah, I have to head to United, to the shop, to go see if they got the information for the Long John Silvers. We're building a Long John Silvers in Harlingen. We also have some videos on that. If you want to check out the catalog on our channel, we did a little bit of steel erection there. They went ahead and poured the bollards out there already, so we're going to be able to get our dumpster gates installed here pretty soon, as the shop gets them fabricated. So I do have to go over there and go see what's up with them right now, and talk to the shop and make sure they got those dumpster gates, the numbers. I had one of my employees go out there yesterday. Excuse me. One of my employees, El Tocayo, Jose, went out there yesterday and took some measurements for me. So I'm gonna head over to the shop right now and make sure that they got those measurements, and see what's gonna be the ETA and the turnaround for this for these dumpster gates. That way, hopefully, I can get some of my guys out there fairly soon, sooner rather than later, to go hang these dumpster gates. We do start a job tomorrow in Corpus Christi, Texas, called American Auto Body and Collision. They do what's a collision center. They do auto body work and a paint shop. They had a fire there in December, so we actually have to go over there. We're going to demolish about half of their building and reinstall some joists, some bridging, X braces, and new decking so the roofer can come and dry everything back in. So we have that. We're still working on whether or not we're going to do the change order out there in American Bank Center in Corpus Christi, Texas, right off of the bay, the auditorium out there. They have some fiberglass grading that they proposed to us to do, but I'm just not really sure if we're going to do it or not. I have to see the application in which it's going to be installed and what fasteners are going to be using, all that type of stuff. So it's 14 different panels. It's not the big part. It's not it's not the issue of how many panels. It's the issue about the application in which it actually goes fastened. I need to make sure that those catwalks are going to be installed correctly and that it's going to be paid out in a timely manner, because they actually owe us a significant amount of money just from that job site right now as well. So we're going to see if we're going to open up the books to that change order as well for the American Bank Center, Corpus Christi, Texas. Yesterday, we pretty much did the last final touches. I had Andrew Jackson, the Presidente, the foreman, and I had Nicholas out there with him doing the last final touches on Ricardo Elementary. The SPED building was done about a week ago, 100%. Made sure we did everything over there. We got all the RTU, the rooftop units open, and they got the curb set on top of there. The new entry side of the building, yesterday all the punch list was done, the little bit of painting that was done. They added a little bit of change orders because there was discrepancies between the bricklayers and our prints, so we had a little bit of problems between there, so we had to add a couple little pieces of steel to flush out the new erected steel to the existing building. Andrew took a whole bunch of pictures about that, and he actually sent them over to me so I could go ahead and send back through the change order. And so Ricardo's is pretty much done. We are still waiting on a inspection, and I need to call off that welder. Need to make sure that my office called it off. I asked them yesterday to call it off. I just need to double check that they've done that to make sure that we're not paying on a welder being rented that's just going to be sitting out there when it's not being used. So we got to make sure we do that. We still have both substations in Corpus Christi as well for the police station to do. The northwest side over there with Ruben, and we still have the south side with Lonnie. I have yet to go hang those two columns over there with Lonnie. Lonnie has not called me just yet, so I figure he's a little bit backed up. Over there with Ruben, I went over there last week and delivered him an embed that was lacking. I guess the shop didn't catch it in the drawings, and then he didn't realize. My bad about that, guys. I had to answer my phone real quick. That was the office calling me. But yes, we got the substations over there. I got to make sure that we're going to be able to accomplish those in a timely manner. I did talk to Ruben last week, and we were getting ready for the crane. We were measuring out the space where the crane is going to be sitting, and we were measuring out all that good junk. So we're going to try and get that done as soon as possible as well. We got plenty of work right now, and I'm always going to be bidding more. Like I said today, I'm going to be visiting with the funeral, not the funeral home, but the Camposanto, what do they call that? The cemetery in La Feria, Texas. Actually, one of my uncles, my mother's brother, is very, very close with the owner out there. So we're gonna go talk to him because he actually wants a pole barn built. So we're gonna go see if we can talk to him to see if we can get that barn dominium, whatever you want to call it, built for him out there. And then we're gonna go talk to that other guy over here that owns that big old collection of that car collection. So we're gonna go see if we can go talk to him and finish up that job as well. So we got plenty of work coming up, and like I said, I also have in November with Joe with Integrated Performance a pretty big building that he wants me to build him, but he needs to finish building his house. He's building a home for him and his family right now, and he said as soon as that one's done, we're gonna jump on to doing the next one. So I'm gonna be opening up the books a little bit more to these metal buildings. I know about a month ago, 2 months ago, I had closed them up for the metal buildings. I think I'm gonna start opening it up for the structural stuff, and then be picky choosy for the jobs that I do pick and the jobs that I do use. But I do want to open it up to that because I don't want to just be stuck and giving myself time off, especially when I just hired all these new guys, this foreman, this crew. If I can still get out there and kind of push work, that won't be a problem for me. If I can split up job sites, that's not a problem for me. If to leave a couple guys with Andrew and leave a couple guys with me, or however I need to do it, I just want to make sure that I'm growing this company, and that we're making a profit, turning a profit, making money, and obviously growing this channel as well. It's very important to me to show basically where I came from. I came from being an iron worker. I was a connector, and I went and started a metal building company with one of my buddies. That did seem to work out, and I ended up starting this company. And I went from doing home remodels to doing like little carports and lean-tos for people's cars and things like that, little patios in the back of their houses, to where I was fabricating in the back of my house, on my piece of land, my half acre of land. And what's up, Twisted? How you doing? Good morning. Yeah, so it was just kind of the whole journey of me being able to get here. What brand of shades are those? These shades are just let me see, I don't even think they say a brand, brother. These are just from Walmart. Most of my shades come from Walmart or from Amazon. Like, these are Iron Mans from Walmart. These right here, I'm actually working with a company that we were gonna brand ours on there, but I really didn't like the style of them. So I actually am actually working with them right now, the manufacturer, to get a different style. But these, honestly, I don't know. I think they're like Grant Foster or something, brother. I don't know. I choose some fairly cheap glasses as cost-effective glasses. I'll put it that way, because I don't really like messing up glasses and then having to buy, you know, $100 glasses again. You know, kind of why I like the scratch-resistant stuff like that. These are some cheap glasses though. But I don't know, they're probably like $14 glasses or something. What did it say? Panama Jack. I'm sorry, I didn't even see that. It says it right there. Panama Jacks. Yeah, they're from Walmart. They're from Walmart. They're either Walmart or Amazon. But yeah, appreciate you jumping in the comments, Mr. Christopher with the others. But yeah, so I'm just gonna keep on growing this brand and keep on pushing this. I do want to talk to Chuy Ramirez here in town. He's a big influencer on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube and stuff like that. Has a whole bunch of followers, but I'm pretty cool with him. He's a good buddy of mine. Sponsored one of his shows last year. Was too busy to actually make it to the show, which sucked. I gave him a whole bunch of money for the show, had tables rented out, a whole bunch of stuff, and was unable to actually make it. But I'm hoping that this year that everything seems to be working a little bit better, that I'm going to be able to go ahead and sponsor another show, another car show, and hopefully get one of my vehicles in there, get my lineup of trucks over there. That way people can see them, and that'd be nice, you know what I mean? Start building this up. I would really love to have that on the catalog of not just, how do I say this, not just a bunch of work that we do one day, but be able to show, you know, the cars that we build up and that I enjoy to have, you know. So that'd be badass for me, just if I could have the tuned Mustang with the tuned EGR deleted Nissan Titan, because these are pretty rare. They're only made for a couple of years, with 5.0 Cummins in them. And then right next to 1972 C10, you know, I think that'd be pretty badass. I would actually be pretty excited about that. So I'm definitely gonna work on that, sponsoring another car show and actually making it out there. And instead of it being South Structural Steel, which is my steel erection company that I have on here, on my chain and all this type of things. But other than that, guys, I think I'm gonna call it a day right now. I got things to do. I'm just pulling up right now to United, so I gotta start filming over here for the long form video. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this live already. You already know the drill. If you watch my videos, y'all stay blessed, y'all stay grateful. You know what I mean? Don't look back unless you're counting yesterday's money, and understand that you have to live life with intent, guys. You have to have a goal in life. You have to live life with intent, and don't be afraid to fail. You know, if you fail, you just learned which way not to go anymore. Now you know how to succeed. Don't go this way, go this way. You know what I mean? We take an L every day. We don't lose, but we learn. You know, and these are just little affirmations that I tell myself every day. Mike Madman, what's up, brother? What's up, big doggy? It says, want to help me build my 67 Impala and my Spirit. Oh man, yes, 76. Of course, man. Look at me, of course. Man, damn. What are you talking about, man? Come on now. Where you at? Where you at, brother? I'm in South Texas, man. Let's pray to the Lord that we're close to each other, man. Let's do it, man. I got plenty of people. Number 2, message retracted. What brand of shades? Okay, Arizona. You're in Arizona. I got some friends in Arizona, actually. What part of Arizona? Are you in Scottsdale? Let's see if you're in Scottsdale. Where you at, brother? Mike Madman. Let's get together, man. You can go to my my channel and you can find my information there as per my email address, southstructuresteel@gmail.com. That's by Tucson. Okay, so that's not bad. Let's work something out, man. I got hotshot drivers. I got a whole bunch of buddies that actually live out there in Scottsdale, that they do a bunch of mechanic work. But man, we could work something out, man. We could work something out, even if it's pointers or whatever, man. It's cool, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's cool, man. You should hit me up, man. At my email, southstructuralsteel@gmail.com. Hit me up, brother. Send me some pictures, and let's get something going, man. We can get some content going on it, and shit, invite you out to the shows, or maybe we have a show out there one day. We could definitely link up, you know what I mean, and do something like that, man. I got a whole bunch of buddies that work in the car industry all across the United States, to be completely honest, especially when it comes to the YouTube side of things. Since I sponsor some of those shows, like On the Gas, Project Torque, Gas Monkey, and people like that. We all come together, and I know I'm nowhere near them when it comes to the fans and subscribers like that, but just to be alongside some of these guys sometimes, man, is a blessing. You know, you learn a lot from them, and you meet a lot of people in the industry. So yeah, definitely hit me up there. If not, go ahead and check out our channel, Heavy Steel and Hot Rods, on YouTube, and you can find it there and all the information. My WhatsApp is also there, so you can actually hit me directly to the Heavy Steel and Hot Rods WhatsApp, so we could actually contact each other that way as well. But other than that, guys, I'm Jose RPMs, the ironworking gear with Heavy Steel and Hot Rods. I just pulled up to USMF, United Steel Metal Fabrication, out here in Dallas, Texas. This is the shop that actually does all of my fabricating for all the steel that I erect. We work hand in hand together, me and him, with Mr. George Dominguez. So right now I'm going to go ahead and touch base with these guys, because I have to make sure that all of my stuff is ready for the Long John Silvers and for my other job sites that are coming up. So I just want to thank everybody for going ahead and stopping by. Everybody, go ahead and give you all some shout outs right now. Everybody that jumped into the comments, No One Junior 831, Ant-Man, Florida Fishing 14, I Like Turtles, Henry Martinez, who else we got? We got Twisted, BBMC, Christopher Gutierrez, Mike Madman. Shout out to all of you guys, man. Thank you so much. Appreciate you guys so much for jumping into the comment section and stopping by for this live. I'm Jose RPMs, the ironworking gearhead. Don't look back unless you're counting yesterday's money. Stay blessed, stay grateful, stay safe, and remember, we take L's every day, but we don't lose, we learn. God damn it, let's go.